Hey everyone, Jerry with Vinci Digital. We are a digital marketing agency that helps lifestyle brands create more measurable and sustainable opportunities for growth in their business. I have a question for you. Is community relations worth the time and investment for small businesses? For many, hearing the phrase community relations may make them think of that Little League sponsorship they agreed to last spring or the donation they made to the elementary school dinner auction. It may be a term that means little to you, something you've previously deemed irrelevant or low impact for your particular business. Oftentimes, community relations isn't considered for all the potential it has to offer businesses of all shapes and sizes. And even more often, businesses make incorrect assumptions about what kind of community investments are actually going to produce a return. For example, what might investing $500 in that Little League sponsorship generate in direct sales? So if you think community relations is all about forking out sponsorship dollars, or that every dollar you invest must create a direct return on investment, your brand and your reputation in the community might be fucked. But let's break down what community relations is and why it should be a part of your small business strategy. Community relations is a specific aspect of public relations that focuses on building relationships with local residents and business owners who operate within the same area as your organization. This relationship building comes in the form of both tangible and intangible investments to form mutually beneficial relationships with the surrounding community. And guess what? This might be hard for you to accept as a business owner, but the main purpose of community relations is to drive relationships, not sales. But don't worry, positive relationships and building a strong network within your community will inevitably lead to more opportunities for growth, including sales. Just make sure you're in it for the relationships first and foremost. Whether the idea of connecting with your community comes naturally or the thought gives you anxiety, the fact remains that businesses are often expected to invest back into the communities that are investing in them. And regardless of expectations, by investing in community relations, businesses establish a reputation for high morals and ethics, civic service, and goodwill. It makes it clear that your bottom line is not more important than seeing the community that feeds you thrive. But you still might be unconvinced that you should be doing more to build relationships within your community. So here are 5 of the biggest benefits to cultivating meaningful community relationships. Number 1, serving your community, whether financially or with acts of service, is the most obvious and meaningful display of gratitude you can offer. As a small business, each and every time someone chooses to use their hard-earned money to invest in your company should be valued and appreciated. Serving and giving back to the community who've invested in you and your dreams is the perfect way to pay it forward. Number 2, an investment in community relations is a direct investment in your brand awareness and image. That's right, while building those relationships, you'll be networking and introducing you and your business to members of the community you may not have previously reached, all while generating a positive brand image. And while your business may have already been well received by the community, your work will drive them to want to actually root for you and spread the word about why others should too. Number 3, while we're talking about awareness, have you been trying to find ways to simply let more of your community know that you exist? Getting involved in community organizations through donations of time, skills, pro bono services, in-kind donations, or money will create pockets of awareness that you may not have previously had access to. Number 4, according to a study performed by Harvard Law, businesses who actively engage in community relations efforts see increased customer loyalty accompanied by customers who are willing to pay premium prices, and they experience lower reputational risks in crisis situations. And lastly, number 5, research performed at Eastern Illinois University found that consumer motivation is less influenced by tangible characteristics of products and services, but instead, the greatest influence comes from the emotional elements that surround the complete transaction experience. The same study showed that 27% of respondents felt community relations programs affect which organizations they do business with, and only 10% of respondents said they had no effect on their decision. What does that tell us? That says consumers want to align themselves with organizations that are doing more than just selling products and services. We covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you understand a bit more about why community relations is beneficial to your small business and to the surrounding community. This always makes me think of John F. Kennedy, who in 1963 said, "A rising tide lifts all boats." And by that, I mean, when you do good things for the community, everybody wins. And we all benefit, including your business. If you want to learn more about the importance of community relations, check out the latest article on the Vinci blog. And if you're interested in digging deeper into your existing marketing or want to develop a public relations strategy that benefits your business and the community, feel free to send us a message or leave a comment below this video. We'd be happy to dig into your marketing to see how we can help you add more value to your surrounding community and appeal for your brand. Remember, Vinci Digital has helped hundreds of brands create more opportunities for growth in their business. Are you next? Thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. I'll chat with you again soon.